Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio Friday Facts discussion, number 285, Bugs, Bugs, Bugs. And Afflixian is actually not with us today. He's out doing something fun, so he'll be joining us next week. So this is a really short Friday Facts. It's probably the simplest one we've had in a very long time by cloning. This past week, we beat our previous record of most simultaneous players with a peak player count on Steam of 22,457 players, and no doubt another couple thousand playing the non-Steam version, which is pretty freaking awesome. That is a lot of players playing at once. And yeah, there's definitely at least another several thousand on the non-Steam version, because I know a lot of people who don't play on that, including myself. So they need a Mac OS developer. We have a proportionate number of bug reports coming in for Mac OS systems, and we don't have a dedicated developer responsible for the problems. The job listing is still up on our website, and we have the desk already set up for someone willing to join our team. If you know anybody who might be interested, please point them in our direction. So if you do, let them know. Now moving on to bugs. We are slowly getting to a phase where we are fixing bugs faster than they are reported. Interestingly enough, the worst bugs were not happening right after release, but as a reaction to non-trivial fixes later on, which I can attest to for sure. Overall, there have been over 12,000 crash reports automatically sent in for 017, and we are slowly stemming the tide, as you can see in the graph. This is 12,000. Oh my gosh. So, one thing is, so this is interesting actually. The vanilla series I'm doing start to finish, I'm still playing that on the initial release, I think, or one after. It's like 17.1, or it may just be 17.0, and I've had zero problems, no crashes, no bugs I can find. Obviously there are some because they fixed a ton, but none that I ran into. So far it's been perfectly stable for me. However, I went to like 17.5 and did wave to, the campaign, and in 17.5 the entire technology and minimap was totally screwed up. It was minimized to like 30 pixels on the side of your screen, and all misaligned. So I'm just saying this because I can definitely attest to the fact that things actually got more messed up the more bugs they fixed later on. But it is good that they're kind of plowing through them now, and you can see here a number of crash reports. So 016, 017, 17.1, 17.7, you can see is way over here. So basically a ton, mostly in 17.0, and then a lot in 0.4 and 0.5. And I would say this is another testament to the fact that they probably want to release smaller updates rather than these gigantic ones just in one, because the amount of issues are just overwhelming. Second indicator of progress is the amount of active reports on our bug forum reports. The current count is 372. Let's see how long it will take to get it to the magical 0. So visual bugs. With the entire rewrite of the graphics engine being put to the test, there have been some very interesting and some very cool looking glitches occurring. So yeah, this one, I've seen this one, where things are kind of pixelated a bit on the edges. Tiles are slowly being soaked in blood, which is pretty hilarious. And this one is just glitchy. Yeah, this one is just super glitchy. Even though some may look cool, these effects have been fixed. Other than bug fixing, not much is going on in the office, so we don't have any interesting news to share with you. That said, if you have some thoughts, let us know. So like I said, this thing is probably the shortest Friday Facts we've had ever, maybe. But the good news is they're fixing bugs. I mean, if you guys look at the patch notes, every single patch is fixing 20 to 30 bugs, which is just, I mean, the Factorio devs are known for doing this, for just being on top of it and so quick with fixing all these bugs, which is part of why we love them, because they will just release. I mean, the game has 17.0 has been out for what, over a little over a week or so, and they've already released 7 subversions and probably fixed 100 plus bugs, which obviously there's a ton of bugs to begin with if they're fixing that many, but the fact they get on them so quick is just awesome. And that's it, guys. So there you go. If you have bugs, make sure you report them, but when you do, check and make sure they haven't already been reported, so you're not just duplicating the same thing over again. But they're definitely moving forward. Probably I would say within a month, they'll have the majority of the bugs fixed. And hopefully your game is running pretty well and you're enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying myself. So that's it. Until next week, Afflixian should be joining us then. I will see you, and take care.